Now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Running back goes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Forced out of the pocket. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Georgia, 21. Alabama, 12.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Etienne. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. It's Delton. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. To the air, it's Beck. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going for the big play. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense, this guy's in their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Uriset. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. He's got the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll go to the air. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Alabama pushing the tempo. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To spread it out to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. On the move at the 30. And he's running in the open. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Pocket starts to collapse. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! And the comeback is on.
Number 2 with the carry.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Slams it ahead. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
4th down coming up.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Back to pass, it's back. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back who's a fast athlete in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13.
That makes the score Georgia 31, Alabama 18.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
Coming out with it, it's Henderson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Dances away. He throws back to the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Looking to go up top on first down. Now improvising. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of...
Going for it all. And it's picked off for the fourth time today.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Bama! No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the two. From the gun, looking for a man. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. He'll be brought down quickly. That's always the risk when you bring it out of the end zone. Do you make it to the 25 or not? In this case, not. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Catch in the middle. It's Lovett. He's loose at the 15. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken them some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Fires left. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Lining up for the PAT. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing.
The extra point is good. And now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. The returner will field it and bring it back. He gets a block. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. To the air. It's Milroe. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Complete downfield. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Buying some time. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deep as the deepest, wide as the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
4th down, gotta have it here. Unleashes one deep. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense getting set for first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. With the ball marked down at the 33, that'll leave them with a 50-yard attempt to try to win this game. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they go back on top. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
So that's